Hey everyone, shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay, we are 2 minutes in and we got 87 plus people here. Shout out to everybody. Come get this commentary. Kiba, I saw the message. If you're able to put the link of the petition in the chat, I would very much appreciate you for that. Hey Cash, H, welcome. Oh my God, I love all my members. Nana's here as well. Let's see who is here. Let's see member wise. I'm going to try to scroll through this chat real quick. Diamond Cutter is here. Shout out to you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey. All right, where's everybody coming from? Okay, we try to establish that very early on in the live. I got people from Iceland. Oh my God, Bossy's here as well. Shout out to you, my member. Oh, Texas. Okay. I did see Arkansas, the UK. I got people from the UK here as well. Oh my gosh, I love this. Hey, Too Persuasive, welcome. I Hate Peace is here in the house, empowering true crime. Shout out to you. Awesome. Hey, Brandy, welcome, everybody. Everybody getting in here. Make sure you drop in the chat where you guys are coming from and where everybody's at. I love this. I love this. West Virginia. Okay, I got everybody. Minnesota. Shout out to everybody. Washington State, Florida, South Carolina. Oh my God, Connecticut. I have Connecticut in the house. The Bay Area in California. Shout out to the Bay Area. Shout out to the Bay Area, okay? Mississippi, North Central New York, Youngsville, North Carolina, Charlotte, Carolina, North Carolina. Shout out to everybody. Rhode Island, Canada, Pennsylvania. Whew, England. Okay, okay. All right. New Jersey Shore. All righty. Naples, Florida. Okay. Washington State. I think I said it. South Carolina, Ireland, Virginia, Detroit, Arkansas, Texas, West Virginia. All right. I'm gonna name every Reno, Nevada, too. Of course, Kansas, Oklahoma, Hamilton, New Jersey, Windsor. Shout out to everybody. Pittsburgh, New Jersey. Okay, I got a lot of people from New Jersey here. Sweden. Oh my God, welcome. Arizona, Santa Barbara, California, the Netherlands. I'm going to be so winded at the end of the day. Like, yo, thank you guys. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. You guys are here. All right, let's get started. I did a little poll on my little chat. Okay. And before I even play this, let me make sure that this is here. Colorado's here as well. Shout out to everybody. San Diego. Okay. Boise, Idaho, Florida. You guys are coming in. Hey, Matt, how are you? Florida. I'm in the building. Florida. Got people from Florida as well. Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Philly. Shout out to everybody from Philly. Liverpool, UK. Montana. I love this. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Susu. Okay. Ohio, Cali. All right. Go Rabbit. That's right. We're all Alabama. Rocky Mountains. Shout out. Speaking of the Rocky Mountains, guys, our hearts and prayers are with Colorado Springs right now. They had a really horrible shooting overnight. I don't know if you guys saw in the news. It was at I believe it was at like a nightclub. So just keeping that in mind. Shout out to them and our prayers. Like it was a horrific tragedy. Okay, this was just overnight. Hey, Tennessee, welcome. Tennessee. Yes. Yeah. It's a lot going on right now. Australia in the house, New Zealand. That's on my bucket list. One of these days, the husband and I will go to New Zealand. That's on my bucket list. Good morning, Nitsox, baby girl. Oh my God. Yeah, it was at a club. It was terrible. That was yeah, Club Q. Okay. So just kind of keep Colorado Springs in your prayers because it's a lot going on right now, right there. Why don't we get started? Okay, I did a little poll. Let me just check my other device and make sure that where we're at with this poll, see where everybody's voted. Okay, so let's talk about Shanquella updates. All right, there has been a lot. First of all, let me just say this. I think that everybody on YouTube has done a phenomenal job bringing light to Shanquella's story. Okay, it's been phenomenal. I loved it. I love how everybody's getting together to make sure that this stays in the media and in the State Department and in the Mexican federales. All these people, like people, are talking about it. We're not going to forget about Shanquella, right? And my our hearts and prayers are with the family. They had the service, I believe it was yesterday, and it was a beautiful service from what I've heard. So yeah, it's been a lot, but there's been a lot of developments, and I think it's going in a very good way. You're talking about people are waking up and seeing what happened. The person that leaked that video, man, let me tell you, yo, thank you for leaking the video. And I guess there's other videos that are being leaked. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But let me go ahead and play this little TikTok to give you guys, because I feel like this TikTok totally sums up a little bit about what's going on. And let's put this on a bigger screen so you guys can see it. Let's go.
Hey, man, if I'm an American and I'm in trouble somewhere, boy, they'll come to my rescue. And the reality is not.
Mexico was just given permission by the United States if and when they find hard evidence for Shanquella Robinson's alleged murderers, killers, whatever, Mexico, the federales are going to go get them and extradite them in Mexico. Mexican jail. They're about to face the Mexico. Que Dios lo bendigan. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Mexico don't play. I mean, it's right up there with Iran. So that's what you get for killing your friend.
Hey, man, if I'm an
Yeah, I'm going to play that one more time because I know it goes really, really fast. Yes, keep that same energy from Gabby Petito, Shanquella, everybody. We got to keep the same energy, period. Okay? Period. Let's make sure that the scales of justice, they need to be right where they need to be at, right? Period. Thank you guys for saying that. This is great. Listen, they're working together. Okay, we're working together. Justice for Shanquella, absolutely, and her family. We are working together. They deserve Mexican prison time. The 6 mother effers that did this deserve Mexican prison time. Good luck to you, my friend. Good luck to you, my friend. Y'all left that girl there. You left her for dead. Okay, you left her there. Period. You deserve what you get coming forward. I'm sorry. It's been crazy, but I'm going to play it one more time because I know TikTok goes a little bit faster. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as we're watching this. And then after this, we're going to watch a little bit of like a 7-minute video to kind of help people understand what happened with Shanquella in Mexico.
I'm an American and I'm in trouble somewhere, boy, they'll come to my rescue. And the reality is not.
Mexico was just given permission by the United States if and when they find hard evidence for Shanquella Robinson's alleged murderers, killers, whatever, Mexico, the federales are going to go get them and extradite them in Mexico. Mexican jail. They're about to face the Mexico. Que Dios lo bendigan. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Mexico don't play. I mean, it's right up there with Iran. So that's what you get for killing your friend.
Hey, man, if I'm.
Here's the message loud and clear. You don't get to go to somebody else's country, commit crimes, come back here, and then act like you can lie to somebody's mother about what happened to someone's child, to Shanquella. You don't get to do that, okay? You don't get to go to another country, commit a crime, and then act like you can come back and just be like, you know what? It's all good. It was alcohol poisoning. They lied to this mother. They lied to this mother. You don't get to do that, okay? I'm sorry. You just don't. And it's just so sad. And I'm glad that people are working together and they're actually going to bring justice to this woman, to this young girl. Guys, I know my demographic. I was once 25. A lot of us here were once 25 at once. We might even have some 25-year-olds in here as well. Guys, you just can't trust anybody anymore. Okay? You don't get to go to somebody else's country and do this shit. All right? Period. Let's keep playing. Let's keep playing these clips.
pushing for answers after their 25-year-old daughter died while on a trip to Mexico. Shanquella Robinson's parents say that she visited Cabo San Lucas last month with friends. And those friends claim that she suffered from alcohol poisoning before she died. But disturbing new information has emerged, causing her family to question what they were told. Salamandra Robinson is Shanquella's mother, and she's joining us now. And I got to tell you, I am appreciative that you are joining us now because I can only imagine the pain and the anger that you are feeling right now. And I know you want answers. We mentioned that you were initially told that your daughter had alcohol poisoning. So can you talk a little bit more about when you first found out that your daughter had been hurt, had died, what you were told, and what made you question what you were told?
Well, I received a call on Saturday saying that my daughter was sick and that she had alcohol poison. But her doctor had never arrived, so I don't know where they had got the alcohol poison from. So at that time, they said a doctor was on the way to examine her. And she wasn't responding, as they told me. Said she was resting a little bit, but she wasn't all the way responding as normal. So I told them to keep me informed, and I wanted to know why they couldn't take her to the emergency room. They said because they needed $5,000 cash to be seen in the emergency room. And I said, well, she has insurance. And they said they didn't take insurance by being out the country. It was a little different. So at that time, I told them just keep me informed, and they did call back, but they still saying it was alcohol poisoning. So by later on that evening, they called and said that Shanquella had passed. And at that point, it just took my heart, crumbled up, just knowing my child was gone, and I couldn't get there to her, could not do anything. And they said the medics came, 3 medics came, and no one couldn't do anything, couldn't save her. But I believe Shanquella was already passed, had already passed. But later on that next day, I got a call saying that they was over there fighting Shanquella, saying they don't know why they was putting it on alcohol poison, say Shanquella, they was jumping on her.
Who called you?
And these were the friends that she was with.
Let me tell you how messed up this shit is, okay? And shout out to everybody that's joining in. TT, I see you in there. Shout out to everybody, do the right thing as well. Okay, all my members that are coming in. Guys, this is how messed up this shit is. I talked about this, giving you guys a rundown a little bit and leading you to what content creators are talking about this, right? I talked about this, and immediately because I showed the fighting video, it literally got flagged, right? Like it was making people check their ages or whatever during the live. It's just so crazy to me what gets censored, right? So this is happening. Shanquella is getting beat, okay, and there's a person filming. One of the friends is filming this as it's going down, right? They're filming it, and he's saying, Quella, get up and fight. She's sitting there and she's not fighting back, she's not doing anything, she's just taking, and you're just sitting there as a viewer, you're sitting there what's going, put the fucking phone down and go help your friend. Nothing. Let it happen. That's the video that got leaked. It was so horrible. Welcome, Daisy. It's just horrible that people would treat each other this way, and then nobody's in there for anybody's defense. This girl's not even fighting back. She's just taking it blow after blow, and you could actually hear the sound effects of those blows over and over. It was horrific.
So the friends that she was with said it's not alcohol. They initially said it was alcohol poisoning, and then they said, no, it's not. There was a fight.
There was a fight. This was a phone call that I received that it was a fight. So the video had to be out before they actually come back to Charlotte.
So there's a video on, for people that don't know, there's a video that surfaced on social media that's very disturbing. You've seen this video, I know. Did you get a call from the police at any point about what they found?
Oh, I never received a call from the police saying what they found.
Or an autopsy, anything like that?
later on that week, that Thursday, we received the call. That was the autopsy saying that that her death had nothing to do with alcohol. Say she had a cracked spinal, and say her neck had been broken. So that automatic let me know that she were jumped.
So did you, at that point, have you spoken with the friends that were with her since then?
I spoke to the friends, like they had, when she actually passed, it was on a Saturday evening night when they called. But I talked to them. I think they'll ride back home maybe Sunday or Monday. And I talked to them like on Tuesday and Wednesday. I talked to them Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And they kept on saying there was never a fight. There was never a fight. So I didn't believe any of them stories. So after we received the autopsy on Thursday evening, and the autopsy told us what had actually happened to her. And so that took it to a whole nother level because, they're saying that it was alcohol, and alcohol was not the cause of her death.
Yeah.
They jumped on her over there. And if you see the video actually shows that she was not fighting nobody back. She didn't even have a chance. All of them sitting there looking, no one sat, tried to stop it. She had nobody over there to help her,
So this
there was nothing she could do.
This is a video that's circulating on social media. Just to clarify, when you saw that video, did you think that was your daughter?
Yes, that was my daughter.
Okay. Did the friends talk about the video? Did they acknowledge the video in any way?
No, never. They never acknowledged the video.
Oh, yes. Thank you. And by the way, guys, there's a petition that's been circulating. We're close to 3,000 signatures. We got to stay on this. Does not matter. We got to stay on it and make sure we bring some awareness to this. Now, the CNY family, I believe this is the people that broke the story. The video was brutal. First time viewer here. Oh, you're not the same. I just want to make sure I don't confuse channels. Was it the Connecticut beat or the North Carolina beat? I think it was the North Carolina beat that broke the story. Was told to check out his channel. Blessed to you, right? Everybody, this is just a sad situation. Period. Overall. And so there's a petition. I want you guys to go to the description box. Go to the description box and check it out. There are steps that are being taken in this petition. It's not just sign the petition and forget about this. Another petition that you sign. This petition has action steps to it. One thing that Danny Robertson, who's running the petition, does is very well is she always updates people about where your signature is going and how far your support is going. Okay, so please check the description box of this video right now. Check the petition and please sign it. Please sign it because we still got to get on it. We still have to talk about it. We still have to talk about this situation and bring justice. It doesn't just end here. It needs to keep going.
As far as you know, obviously, because this has happened in Mexico, which complicates everything, the Department of State has issued a statement saying that they're aware of the reports. What do you know from the Mexican authorities and even the Department of State about where things stand then? You mentioned the autopsy report. What have you learned?
Well, I have learned now that they are looking at it as murder. And I was glad to hear that.
This, so often it is mothers that really sort of push and push and push. And I know this is hard. Your daughter, I want you to.
Hold up. Here I have somebody. Tampa Supreme. Shanquella Robinson set up her cousin to get deleted. That's why they jumped her. She's not a saint. You know what? What are you doing here? What are you doing in here? She's no saint. I know you're fucking lying. I do not have any trolls in here, yo. Who are you? Are you in relation to the family? Do you got something to say? Like, are you okay with what happened to Shanquella? Can you just, before you block them, guys, let me have this troll respond. Please respond. Who are you and what are you doing in my chat? Who are you? What are you? Go ahead. You're not blocked yet. Go ahead. Come on with your Twitter fingers. Respond. I need to know, who are you? What are you trying to say with you trying to run a conspiracy? This woman, 25-year-old, said Shanquella's no fucking, nobody, what are you doing? She deserved what she got? Is that what you're saying? I swear, yo, I swear, some people, it's like, I don't even know what to say. Some people.
You to tell us more about her. She is obviously not just a headline in a story. Tell us about your daughter.
Well, Shanquella was sweet, very kind. She had a heart of gold. She loved everybody. She didn't mistreat nobody. Never, no one could possibly ever say anything bad about her because she was a good person.
Was she close friends with the people that she went on this trip with?
Well, all I know that she went to college with them. That one of the guys supposed to have been her best friend. And he had went on family trips with us, you know, and he'd been to the family house. We all been on trips together, you know, just.
You must be one of their friends, right? Is that what it is, Tampa? You must be one of their friends. I mean, so it's okay for what happened to her, right? It's okay that they all went to Mexico. This woman didn't even fight back. What do you mean? Like, it's okay to do that? I guess I'm just kind of confused. I'm just confused overall. Who are you here for? Who are you capping for? Who are you here representing in my chat out of all places? Out of all places. And you think you're not going to get dragged and you think you're not going to be talked about in some type of way? Help me understand. Who are you here for? Who are you here for? Look deeper into the story and stop going with the narrative. What fucking narrative? Did they not show up at her house and tell her that she died of alcohol poisoning? What narrative? They killed her. They killed her. Type it up. Hurry up. They didn't mean to. Oh, they didn't mean to. You mean to tell me? Let me tell you what I'm going to do, okay? Here's the link. Here's the link. Get out of this chat, hit the link and talk to me. What the fuck? What are you trying to say about this? You really about this? You really about to defend their actions? You're about to get, I mean, I'm telling you, my chat will drag the fuck out of you. Go ahead. The link is there. What do you have to say? And given the fact that mom is right here in this screen trying to defend and make some sense of this situation, the fact that you got something to say about what happened as if it's justified. You got some fucking nerve. I swear. The link is right there. Hit it. Easy. Hit it. Don't fucking run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Hit it. Damn. Too persuasive, right? Didn't they? Didn't they? They faced this mom. The best friends more than once went to her house and said it was alcohol poisoning. Hit the fucking link. Who you running from? Who you representing? Who you capping for? Let's go. The nerve, the fucking nerve. And right, go ahead. I'm waiting. The channel is yours. Give me a minute and I'll explain myself. I don't have that long. I really don't. I really don't, yo. If you come up here in this chat and you're saying what you're saying, and you feel like you need to voice something. Now, were you there when this happened? That's what I'd like to know. I'm giving you till the end about this video. Let me go ahead and finish this so we can watch. Because guys, I don't take trolls like this very lightly.
You know, just good time. And I never thought that he could be that low to do my child like that.
Have you heard from him since all of this happened?
Yeah, he came to the house 4 days in a row until he found out we knew what the autopsy said.
And you haven't seen him since?
Haven't seen him since.
And Salamandra, have they given you any sense of a timeline? As far as I know, you said that they're investigating this now as a murder, but have they given you any sense of a timeline as to when you may hear more from them?
No, they just said they're still working on it.
Well, we want to acknowledge, we mentioned that you've seen the video. The reason we've chosen not to show it is it is disturbing. We can't verify the authenticity of it at this point. As you mentioned, you saw it, you believe that's your daughter. But we appreciate you sharing your story. And
you know what really upsets me? Let me put Tampa aside. Tampa, the link is right there. You know what really upsets me about how they're reporting this story? I'm just going to tell you guys this. She puts in here this, I think it's the lady with the purple. Now, I'm all for validating the story. Listen to what she says.
Point, as you mentioned, you saw it, you believe that's your daughter. But we appreciate you sharing your story.
Since?
Haven't seen him since.
And Salamandra, have they given you any sense of a timeline? As far as I know, you said that they're investigating this now as a murder, but have they given you any sense of a timeline as to when you may hear more from them?
No, they just said they're still working on it.
Well, we want to acknowledge, we mentioned that you've seen the video. The reason we've chosen not to show it is it is disturbing. We can't verify the authenticity.
News lady in the purple says, listen to what she says. We've chosen not to show the video. We can't verify the authenticity of it. Here you have this mom telling you, that's my daughter. And this woman says, we can't verify the authenticity of it. But you have this woman up there telling her story, trying to bring light to the situation, and you can't verify the authenticity of it. This is CBS News trying to cover their ass about this. It is so weird to say you can't cover the you can't validate her feelings about it. She's telling you her story. That's my daughter. That's what happened to my daughter. That's her. Way to disconnect from the story. I don't even know who the hell this lady with the purple shirt is, but seriously, somebody should have said something to her for saying that. Tampa, you got like, I don't know, a minute or less to hit the link. I'm heated right now. I don't even know. Just having you in my chat really triggered me. Really triggered me. And then you got this purple shirt lady who said what she said. I just can't. I can't. Tampa, what did they mean to do beat her till she giggled? Really? Yeah. I'll be there. I'm getting my headphones together and trying to get in a quiet. Tampa, you got this whole chat jumping for you. You better come up. I don't even, how do you even justify this? Were you there? Do you communicate with people there? Is there another side to the story that you're trying to tell? I'm telling you, you're not going to be very well received. Yeah, CBS News is the fucking worst. The way she said that, she said, oh, we can't validate, all of this. We just don't know. Go ahead, Tampa. I'm waiting. You've been unblocked, yo. Find your quiet place. There is no justification for this, Imani Mami. No, there isn't. There isn't. Are you going to be putting comments here? By the way, I don't know how that would work. Come on, sir. Let's go. We waiting. Yo, I don't know how long I should give at this point. And I'm going to, since I won't make you show your face, so I'm going to have to put some type of barrier here. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'll even mute myself. Okay? He's getting his story straight. I mean, how long does it take to listen? How long does it take to grab headphones? Find a you don't even have to be in a quiet spot. Just go somewhere. Let's go. This is just insanity to me. Thank you, It Talks Baby Girl. She's been putting in the link for you to go up there, sir. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Tampa. I tell you guys, I don't shy away from shit like that. Let's go. Worked at CBS years ago. They never authorized a video like this. They're full of shit. Thank you. Stuck on strings. Sorry. I'm just so heated, yo. I can't even read. I don't get it. Well, flash in the pan, I would think so. If he knows something, he must have been part of it somehow. Or you're talking to the people that are part of it. I guess that's we'd like to know. Thank you for the donation. Yes, thank you for the $4.99. I'm heated, yo. I'm upset. You're coming to my chat and you're saying all this. You can't even click the link. I'd click the link right away. Let's go. Where did Tampa go? Where did Tampa go? Yo, you said you knew why they did. Were you there? We'd like to know. Do you talk to the people that were there? Is he scared? I'll quiet myself. I'll mute myself. You said a mouthful. You said that Shanquella was trying to delete her cousin or a cousin. It's in the chat, yo. Somebody take a green scrab. You guys can see it there. He said it. I don't see him anymore. Listen, you're going to go to people's chat. You got something to say? Here we go. He's in here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me cover this up real quick because I don't know what to expect here and I need to make sure things are covered. He just dropped? Are you kidding me? You just dropped? Come up. You did not just drop. Okay, here we go. What's up? Are you there?
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you. You're saying a lot in my chat. I'm going to mute myself. Do you have something to say about this? Because you're acting like you've been talking to somebody that's involved in this.
I mean, this was going on in North Carolina. That's what they saying. That they didn't try to delete her. It was a mistake. It was an accident. Yeah, they did beat her up, but it was all about revenge. Allegedly, Shanquella set up her cousin to get deleted, and they found out the information while they was at Mexico. So that's why they attacked her. So that would happen. So that's the word in North Carolina.
Okay.
It wasn't that they were jealous of her. They found out some information about this case, and that's why they took her out. By mistake, they meant to embarrass her, but y'all should get more information coming out tonight because the third video should drop tonight. The last 5 video drop tonight. It should be out tonight.
You're talking about the leaked videos?
Yeah. When Winter dropped on her neck, that should come out tonight.
Tampa, are you like at all in association with these people? Because I'm telling you, you had me heated up here. You got the chat heated right now. And what do you mean by deleted? Can you let people know what you mean by deleted?
Deleted mean, I don't want to say, the word on YouTube, but deleted means basically, take its own life. It didn't mean to delete her. That's what I meant by that.
So you're saying that somebody is going to be dropping more videos on what happened. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
If you want to see them, get on Reddit because it should come out on Reddit first. So it should come out tonight. If not, definitely tomorrow. But all the videos are going to come out.
You know what makes me upset, Tampa? I'm going to tell you what makes me upset is if these videos are coming out today, why aren't they coming out to the FBI?
They got them.
Why are they coming out on? So the FBI has all these videos.
Yeah, they got them. Yeah, they got them. Even the father said, the FBI, because the father, he saw the videos. He saw all the videos, and he said the FBI got him.
So there's more videos, and so the videos that are just
No,
being released.
they're just one more video of when the young lady get dropped on her neck, and when she got dropped on her neck, she didn't get back up. That's gonna be the last video.
Okay, but here's my question to you. And the first thing you said in the chat, which really triggered a lot of people, is you said that Shanquella was not innocent.
Okay,
What
okay.
do you mean by that?
All right, so I apologize for that. My wording was terrible. Allegedly, I say allegedly because they said she set up her cousin to get deleted, to get taken out. You know what I mean? So that's the word on the street in North Carolina, that she set someone up. So that's why the girls jumped on her. They found out that information in Mexico. You know what I mean? So according to
her friends that went to Mexico with her found out that Shanquella set up somebody to get deleted, and so what they did in revenge, they decided to hurt Shanquella.
Yeah, they wanted to embarrass her, but they ain't meant to delete her. I'll put it like that.
And what receipts do you have for that?
I mean, I'm from North Carolina, Greensboro. So I don't know if it's 100% true, but that's the rumor that's going around.
Okay. Do you know any of the people that are involved?
No.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to say before I drop you down?
Yeah, I mean to like I wasn't trolling or nothing. I mean to like upset anyone. So that wasn't my intention.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? I feel bad for I feel terrible for the family. I mean, I hope they get justice. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't justified. I don't care what she did. You don't put your hands on anyone like that. So I'm not saying she deserved it. That was terrible. I feel terrible for her and the family.
Right. Yeah. Well, I guess
it's more to the story than the mainstream is pushing. Like tonight and most likely in the morning, you have more clearer picture of what's going on, because the video is leaked already. It's out, but it's gonna go viral pretty soon. The last video.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say, yo. I am just okay. Everybody's saying you're backpedaling. I don't know.
No, I'm not backpedaling. I mean, I guess my wording was all off. You know what I mean? But no, I'm not backpedaling.
And how do you know that the video's coming out? Thank you, Boricua Bonita. How do you know the video's coming out?
I mean, the father, he did an interview just recently.
Right, but how would you know that the video's coming out?
It's already out. It's already out. It's going to go viral pretty soon. It's out.
No, I'm talking about the another. You said that there's another video that's coming out. How do you know that there's another video coming out? You just said that. I know I'm not the only one that's heard that.
It's already out in North Carolina. People saw it already. It's out.
The father did not.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's going to come out tonight, and like it's going to go viral. Just a matter.
Okay. I don't know, yo. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna drop you.
No, the father did say he saw the video. The father saw the video.
Okay, but you said it was gonna come out on Reddit. Didn't you say it was gonna come out on Reddit?
Then it's gonna go viral.
Okay. Thank you, Tampa. I don't have anything else. It sounds like you weren't trying to troll, but that's how it was taken. Thank you. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it, yo. Let me take a little quick commercial because I got to get Baby Bunny settled here in a minute. Thank you guys for the super chats and super stickers. Let's do this. Did any of that make any sense? I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of any of that. Everybody's shocked, confused. I don't know what to make of that. No. There's a cousin. They were trying to delete the what? And you guys know I don't do conspiracy theories. That's one thing I don't do. None of that made sense to me. None of that. You guys are, I'm more confused now than ever. I don't know, yo. Incriminating Winter? You think so? Too persuasive? Let me drop the link one more time. If anybody has anything to say about that, before we move on, because it's becoming a lot. You know what? We didn't even intend for any of that to happen. I don't know what to make of it. Hit the link. Anybody that can make sense of that, please. Please. I know Imani wanted to come up. Too persuasive. I don't know if you have some thoughts about that. Anybody else that wants to hit the link that can make sense of that, please hit the link. I don't know. I'm confused. Who is the cousin? Yeah, misspell your curse words, guys. Please do. Yo, I don't know. That is Daisy. You wanted to question him. Some of this just isn't making sense. I don't see it in Reddit. Everybody's going to Reddit now. I don't care if she wanted to delete someone or whatever. She did not delete anyone. She didn't deserve, absolutely. She didn't deserve any of that. We heard that rumor. I can't come up but saying that she's the one that jumped on the neck and she never got up, named Winter as the... do you think that maybe he's somebody talking to somebody that's involved? What do you guys think? I don't think we expected any of that. Hey, Money Mommy, how are you?
Hey, Rabbit. Hey, everybody.
What did you think of that? I saw you in the chat. You got the all caps going on. So I'm like, I know she's got something to say.
Girl, because you know I'll be hollering, girl, because I'm old and I'm crazy. But listen, first of all, I saw Tampa when you first came in, and the energy he was giving was, well, she ain't no saint. She set somebody up, and da 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 da. So, okay, so you're trying to justify this woman's life being taken away from her by several, more than two individuals. And you're trying to justify it by saying that this is retaliation for something that was allegedly, because we don't know if it's true or not, done to someone else. And the manner in which Tampa was throwing out them words would lead one to believe that he was there. He had inside information. He's trying to cover himself up like that other little bug looking dude. And because see, I'm not letting this go, Rabbit, because see, you're a mother, I'm a mother, many of us here in this chat are mothers, okay? And I'll be about damn if I'm gonna let my child go off somewhere and let all these strange people, for all intents and purposes, come back and give me a bunch of BS about how my child's life ended. Yeah. This is a human being we are talking about. Yeah. So no, it's not okay. Facts. Tampon, I'm on your head, and I'm gonna jump back down and jump in the chat, Rabbit. And I just want to apologize because I wasn't trying to moderate your chat, but girl, my nerves, girl.
I saw you. I said something's got to be said. I just, you know what? Good. I'm glad you said what you said.
Thank you, Rabbit. Let me get back in the chat. Love y'all.
Yes, it's Disciple of God. How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
You know, too much apparently. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, it really wasn't adding up what dude was saying, to be honest. Which is why I wanted to say something. I was going to ask him the same exact question that you just asked him. Like, what receipts do you have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to delete her cousin.
You just don't accuse somebody. First of all, you don't accuse anybody of, it's crazy to me to even
exactly.
And this woman can't even defend herself because she's no longer here.
As a father, that bothers me because I am a father for one. And what receipts do you? I mean, why can't you answer a simple question? Like, why can't you give a real ass answer? Besides the fact that you're from North Carolina, nobody gives a fuck about that. And if the video did circulate around North Carolina, don't you think it would have circulated around the whole goddamn world?
Right. By now, with everything that's going on, yeah. Definitely.
And I kind of spoke, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of spoke a little bit about the Shanquella Robinson situation on my podcast.
Okay.
And like, it's really, I'm not gonna lie, as a father, I feel bad for, you know what I'm saying, her father and stuff. It kind of hurts me as a father, I'm not gonna lie. And just hearing the hurt in his voice when he was talking, you can tell he was trying so hard not to cry. And you know what I'm saying, and those interviews, the interview he had with, I forgot the guy's name, and then the one on TMZ, nosy ass TMZ, bro, that just, you know what I'm saying, that destroyed my heart and stuff. But I hope she get the justice that she deserves. I hope her family get the justice that they, you know what I'm saying, deserve for their daughter. Shorty was pretty much my age. I'm getting ready to be 25 in 2 months.
Oh my God, you're young.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's a hard story to even listen to, but I appreciate you coming up here and giving your opinion about it. I have a lot of questions. And one thing I don't like personally is giving misinformation about, especially something like this. It doesn't serve anybody well, you know?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming up, Disciple. You have a good one, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. You too.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we got to move on to the next. Again, the petition is in the chat. You guys check out the petition. You know, it's a lot. The father is immense, like Ethan's parents. Thank you, Cash, for the 179. It's a lot. It's a lot. I want to thank everybody. Listen, I'm just happy that people are paying attention and that we're talking about this and that we're moving together and working together, and justice will be served, and any other, troll like behavior will be blocked. Okay, especially pertaining to Shanquella and that tragedy and everything that's happening. And I'm just setting the bar for what it is. I did put a survey out here. Let me talk about the next topic before I and I need a little bit of a commercial too before I even go there. But let me go ahead and do another thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. All right, so there is so much happening right now. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming in. I want to thank everybody for sticking with me. We're gonna wrap up pretty soon, but there's a lot happening right now with the Idaho student victims. Now things are being said that potentially somebody in the house called 911. Okay. 911 was called. Hey, Jane, welcome, guys. Shout out to the plainest Jane. Make sure you guys check out her channel. She's also doing coverage on Shanquella Robinson. Check her out. Thank you. There's a lot happening in that case, right? They're going to be doing a press conference today. I think in about maybe an hour or so, there will be a press conference. They moved it. So you know that they have new details happening right now with the Idaho tragedies, the murder of these four students. I have seen some really horrific pictures. I mean, I think it was the one that I saw that I said, this can't be possibly it. There's blood from the foundation coming out of the home. Somebody took a screenshot of that and plastered it all over. There's a lot happening. A lot of people are saying, you know what? Is this a Ted Bundy situation? I mean, again, if it's a serial killer, you'd have to put in the patterns of behavior. I'm sure they have behavioral analysis in there. Are you guys going to be watching the press conference? Because I am totally for watching the press conference. Yes. And I'm noticing that there might be a delay in my chat. I apologize. Hopefully you saw that picture, Melissa. It's a horrible picture. It's a horrible picture that's happening. It just, I couldn't believe that I saw it. It was a little too much. Let me see if I can hit play on this because they give us a little timeline as well.
The new and improved
Oh my
Creme
gosh,
Plus,
these commercials
now on
are not the
Roku
business.
and Fire TV. Watch local newscast live or on your schedule and see local programs and specials. The new and improved Creme 2 Plus, now on Roku and Fire TV.
New developments tonight on the murder of 4 University of Idaho students who were found stabbed to death in their home on Sunday. This morning, Idaho State Police released a map roughly outlining where the students were late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. At this hour, they're hoping this map will help the public remember any information helpful to the investigation. Creme 2's Amanda Rowley joining us now live from Moscow with this newly released timeline and map. Amanda.
Good evening, Cody. Local investigators are still trying to piece together where these 4 University of Idaho students went then on Saturday night through Sunday morning before being stabbed to death in their Moscow home. Now, they are hoping the map released today will produce additional tips from the community. Now, that map details the night of Saturday, November 12th into the early morning hours of Sunday, November 13th. Now, it highlights locations and approximate times when Kaylee Gonsalves and Madison Mogan were in downtown Moscow, while Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernodle were at the Sigma Chi house. Now, investigators believe Madison and Kaylee were at the Corner Club on Saturday from 10 p.m. to 1:30 a.m.
Do you guys see that house right there behind us? So this is where they were found, by the way. So there's a picture out there. It's circulating on social media. I didn't want to show it here, but there's a picture where the blood is outside the home. You could see the droplets. It's so graphic. Now they're saying that somebody in the home might have called 911. Remember, there was 2 other, I think, people in the house, right? Yes, the blood was outside. 2 other people in the house that were not hurt. So there's just so many. It's just confusion. Who found them? Who called 911? We have yet to determine. And also, I think it was who was it? The other channel that had said that there were some sex offenders that were living in the area as well, registered sex offenders. But it doesn't look like the victims were sexually assaulted. So I really don't know what's going to come out of that. Are you guys going to watch the press conference? Because we're definitely going to be watching it as well, and probably commentating later on. There's other channels that are covering the press conference. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the chat about this. It's a really horrific situation. Again, group of young people brutally murdered, and it's believed it happened in their sleep. Only one of them had defense wounds. It could be drug related. A lot of people are saying different things, a lot of people are saying different things. All right, let me go ahead and move on to, because there's 2 more updates that I have to give you guys. Let's talk about Nick Rinn real quick, okay? And I got a message from a subscriber. I do, I read the emails that I get, and one of my subbies, she knows who she is. I'm not going to out her or anything. Shout out to her. She said, Rabbit, I want you to look into Nick Rinn and maybe give some commentary about this whole Kiely Rodni thing, because it's a lot of stuff is happening and coming about what he meant the day that he said when he saw Kiely Rodni's body in the vehicle, when he said it looked suspicious. Now, mind you, I do need to apologize, because before I had said it looked like foul play, when really the words were it looks suspicious. He was on Duty Ron. This was about 2 months ago, where he talked a little bit about that. And I said, okay, this is, I guess, a little bit of a logical explanation from Nick Rinn, who found the body. Now, Nick Rinn, for those that don't know, he was one of the divers on AWP. He recently resigned. The AWP recently resigned and gave a statement about it. You're more, yeah, and there will be, but I'm kind of curious to know. A lot of us don't know Nick. I only knew him when I saw the Kiely Rodni documentary. I felt I was a little turned off, to be honest. because I did not like his and Doug's approach to Kiely Rodni, and I still don't. And I'm going to tell you guys why. I have an email that was given to me by a subscriber. She knows who she is, and she sent it to me. And I'm going to read it to you guys because I think it aligns, period, with some of the concerns that we've had with AWP, Jared, and some of the divers there. I think that Nick being the lead diver, if that's what he is, it plays a role into that, you know? And one of the reasons why I went off at the very beginning, when these allegations came out at the very beginning, was because if you knew, and saying they said they didn't know about the cousin and the sister Hero and the sister about the situation, but if you knew, you have to say something and you have to speak out. That's my opinion. I stand by it. But let's go back real quick. Oh, I gotta drop the membership link. Sorry, yo. I will drop it in a minute. Let's go back and watch this interview he did with Duty Ron. Okay, shout out to Duty Ron. I'm gonna do some fair use commentary. I'm not playing the whole clip. Mr. Ron, do not strike our channel. We're just a little itty bitty channel over here. But let's go ahead and play his response.
That you don't feel comfortable with, or that you think may impact the investigation.
Sure.
Okay. When you came to the surface, you said you thought it felt suspicious. Can you elaborate?
Sure. So you got to remember the video is the video, and you're only seeing 47 minutes of what we did for a 2-day, actually 2.5 days, because when we pulled into Reno, Nevada to get some items at a Best Buy the night before we started our investigation, we had a person, and part of this you see in the video. So we had some information come in that we deemed credible, and the Saturday after that, we started our investigation in a couple different areas, and we had a day and a half of processing what we've been told, what we're seeing on the ground, and once you finally put boots on the ground and you get a visual of where things are at and what it takes to get from one place to another, and then you pile onto that, finally finding the missing vehicle in person, and the person is not in the driver's seat. And so just in general, and I know that was my first time, I didn't really have a lot to base that off of, but it just, the whole scenario of the events of the 2.5 days that we were in that part of the country, it just seemed a little suspicious to me. It didn't look, I would say it looked just as suspicious as it did that it could be a possibility of an accident.
I think it's a little bit of like, and this is just my opinion, okay? It's wordplay, It's a lot of like, I get it. He's never seen a body under the water. I think that I would have my initial reaction might be it's suspicious, but even his response here did kind of give me a little bit like, I don't know, like it's suspicious, and why keep that conversation going with other content creators as well as with other platforms? That's the part that I really struggle with Mr. Nick Rinn. Nothing personal. I just feel like this piece right here, when he said that, it literally took off a life of its own, and it allowed so many people to run that narrative that Kiely Rodni's death looks suspicious. Not only that, even correcting himself, or even just saying that it's suspicious, but it's suspiciously an accident. Something. It created so much drama for the subs. And thank you guys to the members that have joined. Shout out to you guys. Stuck on Strings. Thank you. And I wanted to point that out because somebody said, Robin, please go back and check. Maybe your information, maybe your opinion is off and wrong about Mr. Nick Rinn. I think Mr. Nick, I don't have anything personal against him. Somebody said he looks like Woody Harrelson. I definitely agree with that. He definitely looks a lookalike of Woody Harrelson. He does. But personally, I feel like it's a word play. He could have just said, you know what? I've never seen a body in that condition. It looks suspicious. That doesn't mean it was suspiciously, there was a crime. It could have been anything. Everything could be suspicious. But it took a life of its own. And let me tell you what I mean by that, okay? Somebody also sent me another clip, and this is another channel. They said, you know, Rabbit, just listen to what Harsh Reality has to say about this. Now, I don't agree 100% with a lot of what Harsh Reality has to say. Harsh Reality reached out to Nick to clarify. They had an email exchange about it. I personally don't. That's just my opinion. I don't agree with everything that Harsh Reality has to say, and I'm sure he wouldn't. And I don't know if he actually watches us or anything. Shout out to him. No beef, no nothing. I just don't agree with how he's handled the situation as well, or what he has to say. But that's just my opinion. Let's play this.
That's my name. Thank you for reaching out. I appreciate it. To answer your question, no, we have never been instructed to over dramatize anything or retake a shot until it looks a certain way. I have heard a lot of these types of rumors going around the interwebs, and it's comical to me. Most, if not all, of the people speculating this have obviously never been the first diver on a car with a missing teenage girl inside. That's not exactly an easy task, and it's definitely not a happy moment. Those emotions from me are 100% real. Feel free to use this response on your channel. I might come on your show sometime, but I need a few weeks to let the dust settle. Thanks again for reaching out, and keep in touch. Thanks, Nick.
What do you guys think? He said, my emotions are real. They're real. Thank you, Vegas Moxie. Welcome, guys. Welcome. And I'll do some rabbit twerking at the end for you guys. He said, my emotions are real. None of this was for the cameras. I struggle sometimes with that, because I don't know, especially finding out about Patty Mayo and how things are ran and all that other stuff. I struggle with that. I really do. Let me show you guys this email. Thank you, Lady Da. It's the Wild West here on YouTube. Just wanted to say how much your authenticity is appreciated. Thank you, Ladi Da. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $13.99. I appreciate you for saying that. I have an email, and let me stop playing this. When this whole Kiely Rodni thing was happening, and I know it's playing by itself, a subscriber of mine reached out, okay, because they were concerned about Ryan Upchurch and the things that they were saying and the connection and the running with conspiracy theories. I'm just going to read it, and then we're going to end in a little bit, okay? But it basically says, this person says, I'm a member of your channel and support your true courage. Let me put myself here. And support your true courage and hard work to help families find answers for their loved ones. I find the entire team respectful and compassionate. My concern is that the association that Ryan Upchurch has linked to you. Free speech and speculation is great. What Ryan Upchurch and many of his followers have done is dangerous, irresponsible, and harmful to innocent people in real life. He has named creators on YouTube of being murderers, kidnappers, and pedophiles, saying it as fact and calling his fans to action. It is not a game to these followers. I love Tennessee, and I live in Tennessee, and I can provide and I can promise that these blanks are a gun-toting cultish group that believe Ryan Upchurch without a question. There have been death threats, doxing, and racist statements straight from their mouth. He has been saying vile things to women, insinuating the family of Kiely, and he is still saying, let's hit play, and he is still saying, come on, let's go. Trying to get to it. It's a very lengthy one. And he's still saying Kiely isn't real. So remember, Ryan Upchurch at some point said Kiely Rodni isn't real. He recently pointed out a 14-year-old girl on Facebook that he said was the real Kiely. They have now been attacked brutally online. This is not a case of responsible speculation. These idiots are dangerous. Mr. Upchurch announced on his fan page he was asked to do a theme song for AWP, and you have agreed to do so. Mr. Upchurch also stated on his fan page, as of yesterday, that he has spoken to Jared and you guys are arranging the donation this week. Rinn Upchurch has done so much damage, and allowing him to use your respected reputation would be very upsetting and disappointed. I feel strongly someone is going to be hurt badly and killed as he continues the false accusations and conspiracy theories. Again, what he and his followers are doing is not free speech. It is vile and dangerous. And let's hit play. It's vile and dangerous. Email number 3. Please do your research before you associate your amazing achievements with someone who wants to use you as a dangerous marketing tool. One of your teams, Doug, said he likes, and I quote, likes Ryan's passion. This is not passion. This is an ego-driven insanity, and it should not be a statement. A statement denouncing the madness would make a huge difference. This is my plea to you. Whoo, and it keeps going because later on, this subby decides to write them again. This is an email between a subby, a supporter, a member, their membership, okay, to AWP support. And now we know who's been answering some of those emails at the AWP, okay? It says, she writes again, just to follow up, Rinn Upchurch has officially announced Jared with AWP asked him to write your theme song. I cannot be more disappointed. This tells us who have witnessed the harassment, vile behavior of Rinn Upchurch and his community of many dangerous people that support AWP that the threats grow by the day against innocent people who have no involvement. YouTube creators like Ikmel have gotten death threats, had pictures of his family shown and his young daughter shown. I'm shocked each time I see members of your team on panels encouraging these dangerous accusations, lies, and conspiracy theories. Xana May is being terrorized by simply making a kayak video in the open to the public, like near the campground site, showing it on Mel's channel. You are very aware of this, and I cannot believe you not only ignoring it, but you're going on panels and making it worse. Jared, you were on several panels with Ryan, who says Kiely is not real. My mind is blown. Let's keep going to number 5. This is what AWP's response was to that member. You are definitely allowed to have your own thoughts and opinions. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thanks, AWP support team. You're definitely allowed to have your own thoughts and opinions. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thanks, AWP. Thanks, AWP. So I have a really hard time, whether it's Nick Rinn, Jared, Doug, anybody else that has gone on panel and is okay, because the harassment was real. A lot of us that did videos in support of Ikmel or Xana May were completely also harassed in the comments for it as well. I have a hard time being sympathetic, and I'm just being honest. Nothing against the man as a man. I just think that they could have done a lot to speak out against a lot of the stuff that Rinn Upchurch was doing. Something could have been done. Okay. Yeah. I don't understand how you go about saying that Kiely Rodni is not real when he's the team that rescued her is right there. It's mind blowing to me. Mind blowing. But hey, who am I? Who am I but just a little rabbit, right? That just goes live and talks about this stuff, right? Who am I? Thank you. And if Ikmel's in the chat, shout out to Ikmel. I think he might be in the chat. I'm not really sure. Cooper's amputee lifestyle. It is it's mind-blowing. Period. Okay. Now let me give you guys another update on the Sonar picture and Brooke Ellensworth. I did an update video. I said, you know, I'm gonna be very careful. Like, I have to be very careful what I say, and I still do. Okay. Law enforcement is taking the picture very seriously. They're taking the information very seriously. That's what I'm going to say about that. I did blur the sonar picture from the video that shows it, because when I got to talking to some of the divers, to Muddy Waters, when I got to talking to people that, you know, the law enforcement piece, I'm like, I got to blur this picture. They're taking it serious. And I promise that if I have updates at some point, I'm going to come back and say something about them. Okay. That's my promise to everyone. But the picture is blurred for a reason. I got the hugest chills when I was talking to somebody about it. I said, I got to blur this. I can't leave it up. Okay. Did showing it do something? I think it did. I think it brought light to the situation. AWP had privated that video, so it did bring light to that. We're working with law enforcement. That's where I'm at right now. Okay. And if I have updates, I promise that I will talk about them and bring it up here, and we'll have a whole live about it, so you guys get the information. Okay. At this point, I can't really say anything else other than that. I appreciate you guys for asking, but I have like more comments about the picture, and I said I can't even get into it. You know, I'm just letting you guys know. But I promise you, more information will come. I do want to shout out somebody though, who has been very helpful. Okay, Sam the Adventure Man. Thank you, Sam, for being available. Okay. You guys got to go check him out. He's been available, and he could tell you the law enforcement piece is real, and we will definitely come about and bring some more information as things are developing, as we're able to share. But Sam has been very helpful in this whole situation. Working with the family and speaking to them has been helpful. This is why I love the collaborative work with family and law enforcement, and not the divide to try to make a point. This isn't about my ego, yo. It shouldn't be about anybody's egos. If you care about the family, and if you care about Brooke, then that's what it should be about. Okay. And let's keep it there. Sam has been amazing. Muddy Waters has been amazing. Dennis, shout out to him. You guys go check out their channels. And not that they need my promotion, right? Because they're much bigger content creators than I am, but they're absolutely outstanding. Yeah. Sam has been very helpful. I will tell you that. But our communication with law enforcement has been real, and they're taking it very serious. That says a lot. Okay. We don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to have to head out because Baby Bunny's awake. Again, check the description box. We have the petition there. I think we got to 3,000 signatures, I hope. Danny Robertson is doing the updates. Okay. Check out the Plainest Chain. There's a lot of channels out there that are talking about this. Shout out to them for that. And then I do apologize for going off on he said he wasn't trolling. I have a different feeling that he was. You know, sometimes you could smell a troll. You got to call it out. Sorry, Tampa. I just saw you. You were saying some backwards-ish, and we had to call you out to the floor and drag you. And, you know, that's what we're going to leave at. Okay? Justice for Shanquella, period. Okay, guys. I got to head out. Shout out to everybody. I'm out. Where's my exit door? Make sure you guys watch the conference, press conference for the students. Horrific tragedy. All right, guys. Bye-bye.